Tonight we continue with our interviews of Dunedin City Council mayoral candidates, and Athol Bayne joins me now. Good evening, welcome.
Howdy, great to be here.
So how long have you lived in Dunedin?
Well, basically I was born in Dunedin 61 years ago, but I've been hither and thither and yon, but for the last 40 years I've been settled here in Dunedin.
Why are you running for mayoralty?
Well, there's two main points. The first one is the government is trying to do some policies with regards to cross-council organisations, in particular the water one, where they're going to take the control away from the council and give it to unelected bodies who will have the ability to add items to your rates with no political accountability. And the other one is Dunedin. We need to stand up for Dunedin. It's lost a lot of services and resources and assets over the last 40 odd years. So I want to stand up and say to the government, hands off.
And what leadership experience can you bring to the table?
Right, well, I've run my own business out in Mosgiel Computers for over the last 21 years, and also I've been in the New Zealand Post Office Workers Union, and up in Wellington as a secretary and Dunedin as a chairman. So I've had some leadership there, but in particular running your own business with staff, that's the fast track for learning.
What do you see as the top two issues facing Dunedin?
Well, one that we could say has arisen, but really it's sunk just recently, is South Dunedin. The problems of the settlement of the reclaimed land is actually quite serious, and that coupled with the Athol fault line going through it is something that needs to be addressed as a matter of urgency. Secondly, we need to really try and get coordinated about a growth strategy for the town to encourage value-added businesses so that there's more income for everyone.
What do you see as the core functions of the Dunedin City Council?
Well, the really basic things are the sewage, water, roadworks, and the garbage collection, of course. Without those core things, the city would be in absolute shambles. And we need to reinforce these, and in particular with regards to water and sewage, I understand that there are some outstanding items that need to be maintained.
How do you feel the current council is performing?
Sort of like my school report cards, could do better. And they need to work more on working as a team, because that's vital in any council, to work as a team.
As a mayor, what would you do differently?
Well, I would try to get the council to work better as a team, and to use my experience in order to build up and improve the business environment in the city, to encourage new businesses, especially those that are doing value added for new products, so that instead of exporting logs, we could be exporting toothpicks. Something that's value added and makes more revenue for Dunedin and for the workers.
What do you consider to be the most important function of the mayor?
Is to really, in Dunedin's case, stand up for Dunedin and tell Wellington we're here, support us, or we'll have a growth strategy that'll overrun Wellington.
Do you have the skills to lead the council?
Well, using my post office union experience and the executive of the branches, I've know how to do the committee part of it, but also running my own business for 21 years to learn new skills as needed, and to know that I need a good council behind me in order to be a truly effective mayor.
And where do you think Dunedin's future lies?
Well, in a lot of cases it's a case of button down the hatches and don't allow any more leakage of our resources and assets to other areas, but also to really develop a growth strategy for businesses. I can't emphasise it enough, but it's important for Dunedin to have really vibrant businesses that are creating items for export, so that the rest of the world gets dependent on Dunedin, and to really support the people and what they're trying to achieve, whether it is the Highlanders at the stadium or the workers out at well, what used to be the market gardens, the berry farm.
What do you love about Dunedin?
Well, a couple of great things. During the summertime, being able to go down to the harbour and do some fishing. We're blessed with a really nice clean harbour, and we need to really work to strive to keep it environmentally clean and to make it so it's a real resource to enjoy. The other one is the Regent Bookshop. I love getting all rugged up in winter and scooting down in the middle of the night and fossicking for a bargain.
Why should Dunedin ratepayers and residents vote for you?
Well, basically, living in Dunedin for over the last 40 years, I've developed a real heart for the city, and I want to see it prosper and grow. It does mean it's going to be hard work, and we also have to guard against the government's predations on the city, trying to hoik things up north, like the medical school and things like that. So we really need to stand up for Dunedin and tell the rest of the country we're here and we're staying.
Dunedin City Council mayoral candidate Athol Bayne, thank you very much for joining us.
Thank you.